I got the call back from the fertility clinic, kind of like letting me know that all, like, you know, all my test results and stuff were back. Good morning, guys. So we are starting things bright and squirrely this morning. We are on our way back from the fertility clinic, actually. So like I said a couple days ago, I scheduled my kind of like initial blood work and ultrasound for today, and they only do it like really early in the morning. So Melissa was able to actually, or Miles was able to come with me because since it was so early, it's like, you know, just before he's going into work for the day. So that was very nice to have you come along with me. And it was super simple, pretty much in and out. We went and got my blood drawn, obviously, and the first ultrasound I've ever had, obviously. That was interesting. My follicles look good, apparently. I think he said I had 15 on one side and 17 on another, so I don't know what they're supposed to be, but he seemed very happy with those numbers, and so I'm happy with those numbers, I guess.
They said they're gonna call you this afternoon.
So I'm gonna get a call with like my results, so I guess I don't know if that's for the blood work or for both or whatever, but I was saying to Miles, I was like, oh, well, that's better than hearing, oh, well, I don't really see anything. So, yep, I think it went as well as I was thinking it could go. I don't know. It was definitely like kind of surreal though, getting an ultrasound, right?
Yeah.
It was like weird, and yeah, but we're both,
oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing?
I don't know. Oh, that dump truck just decided to slam on its brakes and get over. But yeah, we're both very, very tired. We had to get up really early. Well, Melissa actually got up later. Miles actually got up later than, see, I told you I would mess up. I'm so used to saying Melissa for the vlog, and I was like starting all over. You got up later than you normally do for work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I am tired.
We also kind of went to bed late because we stayed up to watch Westworld.
Exactly. So yeah, we went to bed later than would have been nice for waking up this early, but oh well. I'm gonna go home, have a nice big old mug of coffee. Practicing, yeah, right. Yeah, that's how they get you. That's why they only schedule the blood work early in the morning. Make sure you're actually ready to get up with the baby.
Yeah. No, they don't.
I know.
I mean, I have to do all my blood work for my endocrinologist. I have to get up early.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, it's best if you do it before 8 o'clock. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no thank you.
Hopefully we have a baby that likes to sleep in.
I slept through the night, like, week 1. So, I'm hoping...
Weird.
You're not going to be saying that when I pass on those genes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, heading home now. You might have a little bit of breakfast and then head on into work. And I'm gonna get my day started. Alright, it's a little later. Miles left for work. I edited the vlog and then promptly passed out when I started exporting it. Now I am making myself some lunch. I'm kind of having like a brunch thing again because we actually like took home some of the bagels from brunch yesterday. So I have a plain bagel with cream cheese, capers, red onions, and tomatoes. And then I'm also having my first cup of coffee for the day since I didn't have a chance to make some when I got home before I fell asleep. So yeah, kind of breakfast, kind of lunch, I don't know. Also, my dining room table is still an absolute disaster, and I'm gonna have to finish up that project today. I just didn't get a chance to finish it over the weekend. All right, I took a shower, I put my whitening trays in, I have my laundry in the wash, and now I am working up the motivation to go and clean my kitchen because, here, I'll show you guys. Over the weekend, our kitchen always just kind of becomes a disaster because I'm not like on my, like emptying the dishwasher and like washing the dishes is part of my daily routine throughout the week, but like I feel like my routines like really get thrown off on the weekend when Melissa's here or Miles is here and we have plans and we're running around. So this is what our kitchen looks like right now. And this is pretty much what it looks like every Monday morning. And so I try and, you know, just bring it back to, you know, a more or less clean slate each Monday so that throughout the week I can keep it clean. And, you know, I don't love that we do that, but honestly I'd rather be able to enjoy our weekends and like the time that, you know, Miles and I actually have, you know, all day together rather than focusing on cleaning the kitchen, because at the end of the day that's not really what matters. So I don't super mind it, but yeah, it always kind of stinks for me on Monday, but you know, in the end it's worth it, not, you know, having to spend lots of my weekend in the kitchen cleaning. So anyways, I am going to stop rambling and I'm going to tidy up my kitchen. so I got a lot done. I'm not quite finished. There's still a couple more things I need to wash, but I'm going to take a break and let the stuff that I washed already dry, and then put that away, and then finish up washing the rest of the dishes later. And now I think I might head on outside, because I don't think I have anything else I have to do around the house. So I actually changed my mind about going outside, because it is like insanely hot outside. Normally I like just kind of push through, and also I've had really pretty good luck with it being shady in our parts of the yard that I'm working on when like at the times that I go out, but it's 94 degrees out there right now, and so I'm just like not about that. So I'm trying to wait for it to get a little later, to get a little cooler before I head out there today. I just made myself a snack. I was like so hungry too. I had avocados and cut up tomatoes with everything but the bagel seasoning, which I would like to say, if Trader Joe's ever stops making or discontinues that, like they did my honey butter chips, we may have to never shop there ever again, because I will not be speaking to Trader Joe's if they cancel everything but the bagel seasoning. But I don't think that's at risk for going anywhere, because I think that's pretty popular. But yeah, so I just ate my snack. I watched a couple videos from Anna Saccone, and yeah, oh, I got the call back from the fertility clinic, kind of like letting me know that all, like, you know, all my test results and stuff were back, because I think they were just doing, so I think this one, I'm pretty sure this was the prenatal blood work. There's like 2 different blood works, because I was talking to Miles, I was like, I forget like why, because there was one blood thing that I had to do at the clinic, and then there was one that I had to go to like an outside lab to get my blood drawn and tested, and I think the one at the lab is just like normal, like, you know, iron levels. That's the only basic one I can think of off the top of my head, but like just kind of a normal blood panel. And then I think the one at the fertility clinic was like they were checking my like LH, I don't know, I can't really remember all the, you know, fertility terms they were using. They were testing all sorts of like, you know, fertility hormones, I think, and stuff like that, and like my progesterone, I know, was one of them. And anyways, they called to let me know that everything looked normal, and that the one thing that was a little low is my vitamin D. They tested and they said I was low, which is kind of funny, because I have been taking I'm taking the Rainbow Light Prenatal 1 vitamins for the last couple months now, almost 3 months I think, and I'm sure that has vitamin D in there, so it's kind of funny that that's still low, but they want me to supplement with a vitamin D vitamin every day, which I actually used to do before I started taking multivitamins, so I'll just start doing that again. But yeah, so that's kind of good to hear that nothing is, you know, abnormal so far, and it's good to go. It is kind of like a little nerve-wracking. I don't know if anyone else is like, am I just like crazy for being worried about this, but I feel like until now, having like the tests and labs and stuff run, and, you know, going through this whole like, you know, fertility clinic thing, I was just always like in the back of my mind worried, like, you know, okay, well, what if we go and try and start this and, you know, there's some sort of issue or whatever. Like, you just never really know until you're kind of there. So it is really nice having that peace of mind kind of, you know, slowly settling in that, okay, you know, I really am good to go when we are good to go and all that stuff. And yeah. Oh, and I also did look up what like the normal follicle range was. So I have a high ovarian reserve is what they called it, because I had 15 on one side and 17 on the other, and I think they said anything 12 and above is considered a high reserve. So I'm really happy about that. So that shouldn't be an issue. And also because, so I'm assuming that since I have a high follicle rate, it'll kind of decrease my likelihood of needing to take like Clomid or something like that to trigger ovulation, which I would like to avoid, because first of all, it increases chances of twins to 10%, which both Miles and I have always said that we would love twins. Like, both of us, like, I feel like there's 2 kinds of people. There's people that are like, oh my god, I would love to have twins, that'd be so cool. And then there's the camp that's like terrified and like, no way in heck could I ever handle twins. And we've always wanted twins. However, I think on the first pregnancy, I would rather it be a singleton, just because, like, you know, kind of ease your way into the whole parenting thing rather than getting thrown into the deep end. But anyways, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, Clomid. So I would like to avoid having to go on that if possible, because I think that it also comes with, like, you know, hormonal, you know, it changes your hormone levels, and so I think, you know, mood swings come with that, and so we would like to avoid any, you know, hormonal interventions if possible, because who wants to be a crazy hormonal lady? So yeah, hopefully the high follicle count is an indication that, you know, I won't have to kind of mess with that, and we will just be able to kind of go through with our first round of, I'm not sure if I told you guys the plan that we discussed with the doctor. So like we're doing basically kind of like a since I've been so successful with my BBT charting, she was actually, my doctor was very impressed with my BBT chart and said that like some people like just can't do it, and it looked like I was, you know, doing it accurately, and it was, you know, a good looking chart, so I'm very happy about that. And so she said since that has been such a success that I should continue to kind of self-monitor, so that she said she recommended using OPKs, which are ovulation predictor kits, in conjunction with my chart to pinpoint ovulation on my own, and then go in kind of, you know, let them know like, hey, I'm ovulating, you know, and then come in and do the whole IUI thing, rather than and if that doesn't work, we'll move on to kind of like the stage 2 plan, which is, first of all, I think she said we'll go right into using Clomid to like trigger ovulation. I will have my fertility and ovulation and stuff monitored by them, so I think I'd have to go in kind of every day rather than just monitoring it on my own. So yeah, if possible, we would love to obviously conceive using the first step, because that's just the least invasive, you know, easiest, kind of simplest way that we will be able to conceive. So yeah, so that's kind of a whole lot of fertility rambling for those of you who are interested, but that's kind of, yeah, so that's like, you know, where we're at right now, basically. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I might actually pull down my planner and kind of outline my week. It's been a couple weeks since I used my planner, and I would really like to start getting back into that, because I feel like I'm always more productive when I regularly use my planner. So since I'm trying to wait out the heat, I think I might pull that down and plan out my week. All right, so Miles is home from work, and he is laying down right now because he wasn't able to take a nap like I did earlier. So he's up there doing that. I hung out with him for a little bit, just, you know, scrolling through my phone, but now I am going to head on outside because I think it's, you know, later enough that it shouldn't be too brutal outside. It also rained. I don't think I said that yet, but it rained for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, so hopefully that cooled things down nicely as well. So yeah, not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to head out there and see what I can tackle. What are you doing? Did we get that bench just for you?
Say, Dad put me up here and then left.
Oh, he put you out there and then left. My goodness. How rude. So Miles has been working on grilling us up some dinner. We are having chicken. What else are we having? The broccoli?
I was gonna make salad.
Salad.
If you want broccoli, we can just have broccoli.
No, I don't care. I just thought you had said that earlier. So we are having chicken and salad. Tasty. And
actually, no, we should probably do the broccoli.
okay, sure. And then while he was doing that, I was ripping out the like black plastic garden edger that the house came with, and just because I want to do like more of a trench edge, I just think it looks nicer and it's easier to maintain. So I have been working diligently edging this garden bed, and it was kind of weirdly split into two. Like the edging kind of went like back under that azalea bush, and so now they're just, you know, two cohesive, or one single cohesive garden bed with the beautiful extra added end cap here that I'm still so excited about. And Miles said I have the okay to just go ahead and add the other one in whenever I feel like it, so that's probably gonna be tomorrow's job. But now dinner. You're so cute. Oh my goodness, so sassy. What are we gonna do about that? Miss Toad.
Right?
Alright, we're winding down over here. Watched a couple episodes of Riverdale. Snuggled the poopies. Are you so sleepy? Ready for bed? Yeah. I love my munchie. There was one question that a couple of you guys asked that I wanted to answer. How do you spell your name?
M-I-L-E-S.
M-I-L-E-S. It's kind of funny because you actually did consider going with the Y for
I did.
And I don't think I'd ever heard it used with a Y before. I mean, honestly, like, obviously nowadays Y and I names are kind of like interchangeable, but like I'd never really heard the Y spelling before, so I'm kind of surprised that so many people were asking about the spelling and didn't just like assume it was with an I. So I wanted to clear that up. But yeah, you guys asked actually like a lot of good questions, and so I'm really excited to film the Q&A. I think it'll be a really fun video.
No, I am. Yeah,
right?
We're gonna give it a little longer and make sure, you know.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wait at least a week. Probably around a week, I think. But I was like, should we do a like video on my main channel, or do you want to just include it in a vlog?
That's up to you.
Yeah, I think I might put it on my main channel just so we can like make it a full its own video, because I feel like there will be enough stuff that we want to, you know, talk about and share and, you know, answer and explain, that it would just be weird to kind of throw it in a vlog. So
Yeah,
that's probably what I'll end up doing. But yeah. Yep, we're gonna head to bed. We're both pretty tired. Both of us actually got to take a little bit of a nap today. I fell asleep this morning, like I told you guys, and you did fall asleep for a little bit when you got home from work.
I wasn't like asleep.
Yeah, you were. You were like twitching.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we won't have problems falling asleep. I don't think we will. I think we're both still pretty tired. I know. Yeah, I'm still pretty tired. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.